charge you the heat, the color of your skin to such a...
Give us credit for being able to use our minds. And with people becoming conscious of themselves, determined to use their minds, you do not know to what extent they can go. Liberate the minds of men, and ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men.
You could be plant-based diet, but you still need to brush your teeth. You still need to take a shower. You still need to wash your hair. So, you still need to cleanse the inside, because we wash ourselves, we wash our hair, we brush our teeth, we floss, we use mouthwash. Well, this is what you need to do for the all-important colon, the liver, the blood, the kidneys. They need the bitters. Nothing cleanses the internal organs like bitters. And so, I would start off with cleansing. You've got food in an almost 100-degree environment, and if it doesn't move out quick, what happens if you leave your dinner in a 100-degree room and you come back the next morning, and the morning following that? It's going to be rotten, it's going to smell, and that's what's going on inside of a lot of people's body. They're just not eliminating enough. Anybody who has a stomach is full of toxins. Anybody who's heavy and overweight is... Slim people have toxins, are toxic. A lot of slim people still don't go to the bathroom that often. I find women have that problem a little more, but men have it too. The way we eat and the lifestyle we have, the sedentary sit-down lifestyle, it promotes toxification by waste sitting in the colon and accumulating and just toxifying, putrefying. And then it gets into the blood and the whole body becomes diseased. You've got to cleanse. Water's not enough. Juices are not enough. They do something else. Juices primarily is your vitamins and minerals. They do cleanse somewhat, but their function is vitamins and minerals. Water does cleanse the cells. We know what water does, but you need something stronger than that to get in there, like Roto-Rooter, and really scrub the colon and the liver too. But I'll give you a few herbs you should get. Peppermint. Peppermint is very good for gas, which builds up in people. Cayenne pepper, very good for cleansing the blood, good for the heart, good to prevent inflammation, which later on becomes arthritis. Cayenne pepper, put that on your food, put that on your salad. You don't necessarily have to drink it, put a little. It's a little hot, but it's very, in soup, very good for you. Something else everyone should have is aloe. The aloe vera plant, the gel from the aloe vera, it's very good. Papaya, that's a fruit. Papaya and aloe together, it helps the stomach. It's the friendly bacteria. It smells like papaya. It smells like when you throw up, you're throwing up the digestive enzymes. And papaya has those enzymes. You combine it with aloe and make a smoothie with that, you put back a lot of the friendly digestive enzymes that we need to absorb our food. A lot of problems come because people are not absorbing the minerals and vitamins from the food, because the stomach, the constitution of the stomach is thrown off from various years and years of bad living. There's the ginger. It's very good for everything, and it also helps the body to absorb. It settles the stomach. It helps the body to absorb minerals and vitamins. It also it's antibacterial, antiviral. Golden seal is something that you should have you don't take it every day, but when you feel a flu or cold coming on, that's something you should have ready and available. There was another one I was just thinking of. Ginkgo biloba to help keep the memory. Gotu kola, those two help keep the memory. Red clover is a good blood cleanser. These are teas you can make. Oil of oregano fights a lot of viruses, bacteria, allergens. It helps fight allergies. With these viruses coming out, flus and colds, you want to have the all-powerful oil of oregano. You can get it liquid, or you can get it in the gel. You take it 7 days and you're off for 7 days, and it's something that really, really is very powerful. You can look all of these things up. For men, saw palmetto. You know, it's good to have saw palmetto to help the prostate. A lot of trouble with the prostate. So I would say those are some that off the top of my head I can think of that people should keep, and there are others too, but I just right now I would more have to make a list of some, but those are some very important ones. Alkaline water. You want to keep alkaline water and drink water. Get rid of the soda. Get rid of the potato chips. Get rid of the junk food, not so much salt. As I say, water, teas, make juices, trail mixes. These are things you want to have, all the fruits, vegetables, green, all the different colors. The cure is really in the cupboard. The cure is in the refrigerator. Your food should be your medicine. If you eat good food, you won't get sick. Food that's natural, and keep the body slightly more in the alkaline category. Remember, the acidic is what kills. That's where disease proliferates, in an acidic system. And all the food we like that's junk, that's addictive, is acidic. The good food that the people now who are health conscious are going for, it's more alkaline. Fruits and vegetables are alkaline. Water's alkaline. Bitter herbs are alkaline. That's what we want. We want to be more alkaline, and it'll fight disease. Our body has the ability to cure any disease, the human immune system. All you have to do is give it a chance to work. So there's no such thing as, I'm taking you to court because I didn't cure. Nobody cures anything. The body cures. It cures itself. It just needs a little help. And you can do the research now. It's easy to do now with the internet. And you will find things that for thousands of years have been used to treat this malady or that malady. And then you have the evidence that this works. In the herbal tradition, it's in every culture, and it goes back thousands of years. And that is where you will find the information. And all they're doing is allowing the human body to heal itself. But you can't do it without cleansing. You will not keep your teeth if you don't brush your teeth. You'll get gingivitis and all kinds of other good things. And your teeth will just fall out. You have to maintain your oral hygiene. That's why I always give this comparison. But you have to do that. You have to do the same thing you do with your oral hygiene with this. They're all important because you're working that digestive system every day. Every day. It's absorbing, it's eliminating, and you're just working. And people eat too much. They don't give themselves a break. They eat all the time. So the body doesn't get a break. Before it's eliminated one meal, here comes another one. Well, what's going to happen? Sometimes a person has had a whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They haven't eliminated, say on a Monday. Tuesday morning, they haven't even gone to the bathroom yet, and they're having breakfast. And all that food from Monday is sitting in the body. There are people who go days without using the bathroom. So that's why cleansing is so important. And yes, bitter is better. Cleansing is, we have bitter taste buds for a reason. I don't like it. Nobody cares what you don't like. You have bitter taste buds, you have sweet, you have tangy, and you have salty. Not sour, tangy. That's the grapefruit. That's the lemon. We need tangy things. That's pomegranate. The tangy things kill flus and viruses really well. Those flu, like this corona and all these other viruses. Oil of oregano, grapefruits, lemon, lime. This is what kills it. It's different from bitter. Bitter does too, but bitter also cleanses a little better. They will pull the toxins out the body. The tangy things will kill the virus, and bitter will too. They'll work together, but the bitters will do more elimination, and they're even more alkaline than the tangy. The salty and the sweet we don't have to talk about. Everybody likes that. That's what everybody loves, salt and sugar. They love salt and sugar. And that's why we have a lot of trouble. And the food industry knows this, and they know just how to tailor-make things to addict people. That's why billions is spent every year on these diseases that come from the diet, and billions are spent to consume this food that makes you sick. So then later on in life, sometime early in life, later on in life, you got this major health crisis. You got a weak heart, you got diabetes, you got arthritis. I mean, you're just falling apart. People should be able to run the marathon at 100 years old, or at least get out there and exercise. There's no reason for this deterioration. It's just lifestyle and thinking, so it's a combination of both. We're under a lot of stress from the system we live under, and then from the diet. So we're getting it from both ends. The way we eat, the way we think, the way we conduct our daily lives. We don't want to move. Many people don't want to move. They like to sit down. That's not the way you want to go. But again, the good news is more people are becoming aware of this. And you have to take your health into your own hands. You can't depend on the medical profession to do it for you. They're going to get you involved with drugs. They are very good with injuries. When it comes to long-term debilitating disease, that is fixed by a change of lifestyle. If you have a disease and you've lived a certain lifestyle, insanity is to continue that same lifestyle and expect a cure. It's not going to happen. It's something you got to change. You go to a man for a fix, he's going to give you something that's going to have a side effect. All these drugs that they're producing have side effects. I didn't make it up. Go do the research. It's right there. So we have to change our lifestyle. Start getting into foods that are living, not foods that are dead. If you want to live, then you need to eat what's alive, not something. Nothing has to die for you to live. Nothing. That's not the way this place is designed. That's why the animals run when you go to get them to slit their throat and kill them. They don't want that. But look, the tree is giving you the fruit. The ground is yielding the vegetation. Even the fish. He doesn't want to get, you want to get hooked and dragged into the sea? What makes you think he wants to get hooked and brought onto the boat or to the, he doesn't want that. They have chickens in coops that their feet never touch the ground. They're in this coop and they're born on Monday, a little chick, and Friday it's a full-grown chicken. And people consume chicken like crazy, and then they wonder why there are all these issues. The growth hormones they're giving, you have to use common sense. But even the fruits and vegetables, we live in a very challenging times, have been interfered with. Everything's genetically modified. So this is why it's important to go and lean on bitters, the things that nobody likes to take, because even if you're eating a plant-based diet, you're not growing these things. And the corporations, they actually dictate to farmers how they grow food. So we don't necessarily know, even if we go plant-based, it's better than eating the junk food and a lot of meat, but even if we go plant-based, we still have to cleanse. That's why I say Dr. Mission is so important. If you don't get it, you'll pay. If you get it, you'll pay. But there's two ways to pay. You can change your oil, or you can let your engine seize up. Now, the oil change might be $30 or $40. The engine might be $2,000 or $3,000. You make the choice. Either way, you have to change your oil or you have to change your engine. I'd rather change my oil. Mission is part of it. Exercise is part of it. Changing what you eat is part. Don't eat anything that has to die for you to live. And if it's got a label, throw it out. That means man has interfered with it. Labels are not good. If it's got a label, no good. And I say a label in terms of what it took. If you see a lot of chemicals and this, then beware. But we're going to get weak because it's our nature. Even the best of us lose a little discipline sometimes. And that's why we have Dr. Mission. I mean, if you ate jelly beans and you didn't brush your teeth, if you eat something bad, you pieces of food in your mouth, and you've got to clean it. Same thing. You might slip a little, you cleanse it. That's all. Get it out. There's not something wrong with making a mess. There's something wrong with not cleaning it up.
Thank you so much for watching I Never Knew TV.
Please subscribe, comment, like, share.